Digital business transformation involves three phases, and every company in every industry will experience each of them. It is important not to think of these stages as static or linear because companies move fluidly among the phases depending on the actions they take and the actions of other players in their industry and sometimes from outside. The first phase is about experimentation at the edge. This phase is about how and why the three players experiment with different technologies, not the specifics of these technologies themselves. Some ideas may appear today to be totally far-fetched, such as when the World Wide Web was introduced by Sir Tim Berners-Lee in the 1990s, or blockchain as proposed today as the infrastructure for the next evolution of the internet, or cloud computing just a few years back, or artificial intelligence and machine learning at the turn of this millennium, or 3D printing just a few years back. These technologies may be interesting in themselves, but the digital matrix really focuses on how the three types of players experiment with these different technologies for different business reasons. Some look at experimentation to reinforce the current business model, while others look at experimentation for disruption and transformation of the status quo. And it's important to recognize that experimentation at the edge is not limited to a single industry. Players can experiment within their own industry, outside it, or a combination of these two. The second phase is collision at the core. During this phase, the historical business practices and rules are challenged by ideas from the digital giants and the tech startups. The digital companies bring new models and approaches based on the new digital functionalities, and those ideas are new and foreign to existing companies that have not thought about digital technologies except to support their historically refined business strategies. Now, digital technologies shape new business possibilities and new business strategies, and that's the new frontier for many established companies to reckon with. During this phase, all dimensions of business, such as strategy, structure, processes, business models, talent, culture, revenue, and profits are challenged because digital technologies are not just impacting at the margin, they're impacting at the core of the business. So leadership challenge during this phase is to protect the core while creating the new. The third phase is reinvention at the root. Here, the historical drivers of success are not relevant as all three players intersect to define the new rules of the game. The focus in this phase is on identifying fundamental business problems facing consumers and businesses and delivering compelling solutions. The key to reinvention is thinking big and outside the box and using new digital technologies in innovative ways. Reinvention never involves subtly tweaking or redefining products or services just because. During this phase, all three types of players are assessing and re-evaluating many of the core assumptions of business to solve problems in ways that couldn't be done before at the cost and speed that are possible today. So, what is the digital matrix? The digital matrix is a framework to help businesses make sense of the transformations taking place in their industry at any given time and over the long term. It maps the actions of three players against the three phases of transformation. We will look at the matrix in action in part 4.